Okay, you guys, are you ready for some of the Outer Worlds by Sharo? All right, take it away.
How's it going? My name is Sharo, and here on the couch I have...
Pois é, gente. Pokémon tem acento no E, hein? Não esqueçam na hora de buscar aí.
And this is the Outer Worlds. I was told that any %1...
Mestre Ivo até me mandou um documento aqui para dar uma olhada. Eu vou tentar consultá-lo conforme possível aqui. Muito obrigado, Ivo.
And Zap Brannigan is the name, right?
How's it spelled?
Yes.
With 1 P. So I apologize to anybody who actually cares about Futurama like that.
We are not respecting the Lord today.
Yeah, absolutely not. So first things first, we want to make sure our intelligence is below average. It's very, very important. You'll see why. We're going to tag stealth and dialogue. Tagging stealth gives you 40 sneak and 40 lockpick, very important.
É muito importante agora na seleção do personagem aqui, ele selecionar que a inteligência seja abaixo da média. Ele diz que é importante para run.
That'll do.
Yeah, it's fitting.
Ele deixou alto Snake e diálogos, e a inteligência é um dos que vai para baixo.
So timer will start now. So first things first, we're going to be skipping this little bit of dialogue here. And once we land, I have to skip a cutscene. Any cutscene you can hold enter and skip to. You can do it a little early. So the way we have our character set up is perfect because it allows us to have the leap ability, which lets us leap forward, which is very important. It helps just a smidgen faster than actually running forward. And we're on Emerald Vale right now. We need to make it to our ship, which is part of the main story. We're going to find out that we need a power regulator for the ship to take off. And this game is pretty similar to Fallout 3 in that a lot of the movement tech, there isn't really too much. It's mostly just optimizing the perfect line, kind of like GoldenEye or Perfect Dark. Unfortunately, I messed up a jump right there.
Oh, a gente tem um bullet time aí também, pelo que eu tô vendo aqui. Bem, pelo que o pessoal falou, a inteligência baixa abre alguns diálogos únicos para ela, por isso que é relevante, e a skill de leap, que é basicamente o pulo mais longo, também é extremamente útil.
Certain skills to give us HP per second. We have the maximum HP per second during combat and out of combat. So here we're going to talk to Ada. We're going to level up. We're going to grab the movement speed perk.
You know who voices Ada is Nora.
O upgrade do level up ele pegou o movement speed, motivos bem, para andar rápido.
Additionally, that ship is skippable, but getting that experience let us level up and get the perk that increases sprint speed, which we are sprinting the entire game because it's fast.
Right, yeah. So, if you played this game before, you know that I normally go to Edgewater, which is the first major city in the game, and that's where you get your first quest. But I'm actually going to go to Geothermal, which is part of the quest, so that way I have a fast travel location to it, which will actually come out about 10 seconds faster than going to Edgewater and then to Geothermal.
Runs for this game also use in-game time instead of load screens. For this live run, we also skip a couple load screens, I believe, by doing this route.
Yeah, so one of the items we'd end up picking up in Geothermal would be a movement speed increase item. It gives you about 20% movement speed. And we would end up duplicating that, which you'd have to go through a lot of load screens to duplicate that. And when you stack that item, it doesn't just stack the movement speed, it doesn't do that at all. It actually stacks the duration. So you could end up with several hours worth of movement speed if you really wanted it.
This is the first of 2 times we'll visit Edgewater, I believe?
Yeah. We'll come back right after Geothermal.
Are you going to appreciate the music?
Bem, não tem muito segredo fora que o que vocês estão vendo realmente. Ele comenta sobre um stacking parecido com o do Fallout. E esse stacking, na verdade, aqui, para ele, na verdade, não aumenta a velocidade, mas a duração. Então, na verdade, ele tem, tipo, horas de movimento speed aumentada. Em torno de 20%. Ele acabou de matar o único inimigo que ele matava na run.
So in this section, we need to turn geothermal back on, and that let's get the power regulator as part of the main storyline. It's required to leave the planet. And Charles running through right now and just getting the switches.
Bem, ele tem que ligar aí a geoplant, né? Faz parte do requisito do jogo.
Yeah, nothing in this run is really that lethal until you get to Byzantium, which is not too far away.
Until you get to the end game, which is about 3 minutes or 4 minutes away at this point, because of how short the run is. This is all optimized for lines, though, where you have to try and find the shortest path. Unfortunately, there is a random chance that Shroud just ran into for bots to align with you, and then they become your allies, but also block your path entirely.
E agora a gente percebe que ele mentiu pra gente, ele matou aquele robô, então ele matou 2 inimigos, na verdade.
And whenever I re-enter, for whatever reason, that bot will be my enemy whenever I come back in here, even though I dropped aggro with all the other bots. So I had to kill him.
Ele explicou que, na verdade, o inimigo não perderia a agro dele, né? Então ele teve que matar pra que o... Tem esse ponto, é verdade, Branks.
Alright, with that, Edgewater no longer has power. I think this was 10 hours into my first playthrough.
About to
It's quite a while for me, too.
Yeah. A lot of pondering over who to side with.
It was easy for me.
So we're going to go ahead and level up Intimidate to 25 right here. It's very, very important because I'm going to talk down the leader of this place, who I talked to earlier.
Ele acabou de dar level up na parte de diálogo até 25. É muito importante.
If we just spend 4 seconds talking to him, it saves about a minute of running around and dodging enemies that are angry that we shot somebody in the head, which is understandable. I think we now have the regulator. We now go back to the ship. If this is one of the reasons you can't take Pravati is you would actually talk to here in like 1 cells in the run.
Yeah, there's actually a way you can skip that is if you grab Parvati whenever you enter Edgewater after shutting off the power. Which I don't know if they've routed in the max quest yet. I don't even know if it saves time.
That is the annoying slowdown that you take every time you jump off. Yeah. It's always annoying. And that is the first planet done.
Yep.
E ele acabou de terminar o primeiro planeta.
I have a much bigger mousepad at home, so this is
Gostei do nome da nave, The Unreliable, a não confiável.
So I guess for the overall route, like it's fairly straightforward in that we need to hit the story beats until we can kind of crack the run open.
Yeah.
So all of Edgewater, it's actually by the book outside of just the optimization. So going to Groundbreaker here will just let us get out to Byzantium extremely quickly, which lets fun things happen. Fun, very, very fast things.
So here you actually have to probably grind up some money by doing quests, and instead of doing that, I'm actually just going to take this item directly from this lady. I didn't get caught, which is good. And I'm going to, yeah.
Ele precisaria grindar para dinheiro, mas ele simplesmente foi lá e arrombou o cofre dela, pegou um item.
Look at the back of the safe and kind of reach our arms back there to crack it open. Looting that safe lets us talk to I forgot his name. I always call him the mustache guy. He's the preview clip
Udon Bedford.
And lets us return the seal that was stolen from him, so we can actually side with him, and we just agreed to turn in Phineas, which is very, very mean of us.
Yeah, absolutely. So now we're pretty deep into the story right now, and we're going to be doing our only major sequence break. So don't blink or you'll miss it.
Yeah. So is this upcoming sequence break a glitch?
I would call this a developer oversight.
Yeah, that's what I'd call it too.
And it's a fun one because they put in a small little kind of bit of flavor in how a character interacts with you when you break into this area in the normal playthrough. So here's Percival. Gonna pickpocket him from the front. He notices because he's looking at you, and then he opens a door that skips half the game.
Você vai, tenta roubar ele, e aí ele vem atrás de você, aí ele abre uma porta que teoricamente você só abriria depois da metade do jogo. E aí você vai lá, entra e pega as coisas, e pula metade do jogo.
How to skip, break into that room just by brute forcing it. When it turns out Percival is scripted to open the door for you, because he will follow behind you if you enter the room normally and open the door and ask, hey, what are you doing breaking into the chairman of this galaxy's office? Which is a good question. And instead, he opens it for you because he's not scripted to ever be there, and pickpocketing kind of breaks that logic.
Actually, a lot of time spent in this run is during elevators.
Então basicamente o que ele faz é quando ele rouba o cara, tipo, ele quebra o jogo de uma maneira tipo que o jogo não saberia que o personagem lá tipo, deveria estar ali. Então, mas ele tá scriptado para abrir a porta de qualquer jeito. E aí você entra, pega as coisas e vai embora. O normal seria, tipo, se você vai até a porta, ele vem até você e fala, olha, você não deveria estar aqui, não sei o que você quer, o que você quer aqui. Que é uma pergunta totalmente ok, né? Mas, enfim, o pickpocket quebra as regras.
It's unfortunate. I'll do it a couple more times, but I have a backup in case things don't go my way.
The AI here is once again not 100%.
Ele tem que abrir ali, e ele tá usando o negócio pra recuperar.
Yeah, they love blocking that door.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Awesome job.
Ah, ele conseguiu.
That's a really tough
Ele literalmente, em vez de matar os inimigos, é melhor ele simplesmente ficar recuperando vida.
Yes.
Yeah. And if you don't quick save a quick load during this elevator, one of those guards will bug out and talk to you through the floor, through the wall, through anything. You just make sure that you're doing all right.
Yeah, it actually, like, the game doesn't break. He just talks to you as you ride the elevator away from him, and it's very nice. And additionally, the reason he went to that side room was to pick up a cartridge for the disguise that let him run through this area.
What do you think? You think I should let him live or die?
Die.
I'm gonna say live. I'd let him die. It's faster.
They also make a very gross noise.
It's all about saving the frames.
Yeah, of course.
You press 1111 instead of 1112, and that one's easier to do. So that's like a super late game quest. That is the resource to revive people that have been cryogenically frozen, which is what happened with our main character, Zap Brannigan.
So during that thing, during Percival, I actually skipped the entirety of Monarch. So we actually never have to go to Monarch, which is a pretty major planet, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd say that's where like the bulk of the gameplay actually is when you play casually.
Yeah, that's definitely like the end game zone.
Like, you only visit one planet in this entire run, and then I guess 3 spaceships.
Hello? Can you hear me? I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing the mess. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since. In fact,
So this is preempting us for the final quest before
Aí,
the end of
Phineas.
the game. And this dialogue's unskippable, and it's very, very annoying, but also very
Bem,
relaxing.
ele já tá na última quest.
One of like, I think 3 that are like that.
It's like one of the first dialogues, one of the last dialogues, and this middle dialogue.
Also, during some dialogues like
Se eu vou fazer speedrun quando tiver Turma da Mônica Terra dos Monstros, fala com o Sonic, que é inclusive no nosso Restreamer, ele faz.
Yeah, there's actually not a lot of hotkeying in the menus, so it's all about fast mouse movements, but it's all fairly precise because the UI's got a lot going on in it. So it's very easy to misclick, and any quarter of a second you can save is worth it.
So looking down here actually saves a little bit of time because it starts lagging pretty bad whenever you load in there. And we're actually at the final stretch of the game.
I think I missed that computer that you have to press 2 buttons on like 4 or 5 times during runs. The disguise from the Byzantium actually works here, which is why he's able to just kind of run on through. and there's just enough time to maybe not run out of a stealth meter, which should hopefully avoid some dialogue.
Aquela barra rosa que vocês estão vendo ali é basicamente uma barra de stealth. Ele tá basicamente em uma tela invisível enquanto ela tá cheia. Então ele tá literalmente atravessando esses lugares, vamos dizer assim, teoricamente invisível. Então ele tá literalmente conseguindo terminar as quests exatamente no...
Keep those donations coming and thanks for your patience.
So Zap Brannigan really is an idiot because instead of letting the robots handle all the calculations for where to send the ship, he does it himself. And he puts it in quite a
Ah, e que quer saber, o Donation Tracker deles voltou a funcionar. Eles acabaram de avisar.
What an epic, beautiful moment.
Yes. Hope.
Ah, é verdade, ele não é invisível, é disfarçado. Muito obrigado, Eka Henrique. A empresa que desenvolve o jogo, quando vê o speedrunner fazendo esses shortcuts, será que ela fica pistola? Cara, tem empresas e empresas. Algumas não gostam, algumas acham legal. E é isso aí, gente. GG. Vê um bem crocante pra mim aí, né? Foi o que disse, alguém na plateia gritou.
And there's the end.
Awesome job, Shero. Awesome job.
So, I just wanted to thank GDQ for having me. I want to thank these guys for talking most of the time, because I probably would have been lost in the sauce. And I'd like to shout out my boys in the Hawaiian shirt. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Uma run que é bem interessante, falando sobre desenvolvedores, é a run quando o Flávio faz na AGDQ. A primeira run de Freedom Planet. Quem puder assistir depois, se não me falha, acho que foi SGDQ 2016. É muito engraçado ouvir o Dev comentando: ei, isso aí não era pra fazer isso.